All right. Hey guys. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing good. As always, it's very early for me, so don't mind the look. All right, I see we have 4 already. Ooh, nice. There's a remix of my own song. Cool. All right, how are you guys doing? Let me know if the sound is here as well, because maybe it's not. Can you guys hear me or not? Because I'm not sure. Is there a bug on my thing? All right, cool. Okay. All right. It's so delayed. Wow, crazy. All right. Well, let's do another one. Probably shorter today, but hopefully, yeah, I haven't announced it too much, so this way we can probably be a bit less, less people, so that we can get to more songs. We'll just do in order for now. And yeah, let's just start with the first one. Hey George, what's up? That sounds good. That sounds really good. Sounds clean. See? Cool. I mean, it's pretty clean because, like, as someone said, it's quite minimal. So it helps to like keep it clean, so it's pretty good. For me, I think the overall idea works. The arrangement's not bad, like it works as well. But I think on the second breakdown it was fine, but on the first one you were missing some low end. In the intro, that's okay to not have it yet. But in the first breakdown here, I would add like a slow, Reese with some type of movement in it to add a bit more because it was feeling a bit empty over there. And then I'd say, in the second part of the drops or chorus, I don't know how you want to call it, But like it'd be good to like add something more, like another type of lead, another preset, maybe an ARP, something, because otherwise it's I think it gets a bit too empty. Like you need to keep building stuff. I think it's the same. Maybe on the second part, you can add maybe more ambiances, more organic sounds in the background. Because I think at first it builds well, but then on the second half, it needs something more. It needs something new that you keep building towards the end of the song. And yeah, I think it'll help the arrangement and keeping it interesting for the viewer. So yeah, I think that's just a couple things that I would do, because otherwise it's almost there, Well done on this one. Yeah, Chill Your Mind for labels would be pretty good for that one. I agree. All right, next. Hey everyone. Wow, I don't know how to speak. I just woke up, so don't mind me.
I'm sick of all these scars, leaving all the marks. Wanna leave it all behind, but I'm in too deep.
Oof.
I wish.
Wow. That was a great hook there. Like, to hook the person, it's great. It's 7 a.m. in my time zone. 7 a.m. First, the second drops are different. I'm trying out a new thing. Planning to release the song in a few weeks. All right, let's see.
You've been near me. I miss crying your tears when everybody told you to give all you had, and it was all you had. I waited by your door to give you all my love. Yeah, it was all I had. I'm sick of all these scars, leaving all the marks. Wanna leave it all behind, but I'm in too deep. I've been gazing at the stars, weighing on my heart. Wanna leave it all behind, but I'm in too deep. I'm sick of all these scars. I've been gazing at the stars. Oh, won't get it's all that I needed.
Just want to listen to the second one. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I really like this style. It's kind of like future bass, but with its own twist to it. So it's pretty cool. Honestly, it's really good. The idea and like the vibe is really cool. There's just a few things. In the drops mainly, I don't really hear any mid bass. I just hear the sub, but I don't really hear any of those greedy mid bass in the low mids that you want in this kind of drops. And I think it'll really help bring in more depth, more like power, and feeling of fullness in the song, in the drop. I think it'll really help a lot. So add some mid bass. When you do so, make sure to like layer, different sounds so that you can have a more full sound. Also, I think you're missing some of the mid highs in the chords of the drop, especially in those kind of feature bassy songs. I think you can add some more like higher frequency chords, which will help cover this this area. And I think the guitars that you have, it's really, really cool. But in the drop, and especially the last one, it felt that it was overpowering. Like, I think in terms of volume, it's too loud and it's overpowering the vocals. So I would reduce them a little bit. And oh yeah, the drums I think work well, but they're too back in the mix. I think they're too drowned in some reverb, which makes like they feel very far in the headphones. And it'd be nice to have some, at least, I think in the break it's not bad. It kind of helps setting the vibe. But in the drop, it'd be good. Like, I wasn't really feeling the drums. I wasn't feeling the energy. So I think you should bring them back in front of the mix so that it's really powerful and one of the main elements. So yeah, but I think just those few and you'll have your finished song. It's pretty cool. I'd listen to that one. It's really well done. All right. Cool. We got some super chat. Thank you, Kaizen and Lucas. I'll get to your songs right now. Let's see. How do I do this? Oh yeah. I need to go to the last one. What day are we? The 11th. Kaizen. Where are you? Here. The song starts at 1:26. There's an intro with an audio from a movie. Okay. But it's a future-based kind of song. Still working on the mixing. All right, cool. Let's listen. Ooh, Lender. Oh, did you use Lender? Like, did you use the mastering assistant? I think that's what you did. Maybe? Let's see. Yeah, you did. Nice. That's a good sounding piano.
I ask you about love. You probably quote me a sonnet. But you've never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable. Known someone that could level you with her eyes. Feeling like God put an angel on earth just for you. Could rescue you from the depths of hell.
I'm really curious
and
about
you
this
wouldn't know
one.
what it's like to be her angel.
The intro's
To
really
have
good.
that love for her, be there forever. Through anything. You don't know about real loss. Because it only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much.
Watch me burning up like a meteorite as my head ignites. I fly straight through the sun where our hearts collide with you and I. Falling, don't feel like falling. It's like a landslide. One kiss and now I'm all in. You're taking my time. Falling, don't feel like falling. It's like a landslide. One kiss and now I'm all in. Oh, with you. Burn
Cool. This is really cool. I think the whole vibe is sounds so good. Like the idea is really good. But yeah, the intro is really good. It gets you in the emotion. I think everyone got them as well. But at some point, it gets really, really long. So I would definitely start the song earlier than that. Like I think you can cut it in half, because at some point, like before, I'd say around here to like when the vocal starts, like the build up or something, it was really repetitive. So either find a way to really make it more interesting, to like keep adding new stuff, or really like I'd say cut the intro in half or something. I think up to here it was good, but this part I would definitely remove because it gets really too repetitive. But yeah, otherwise, the vocal chops, I think around here, or even in the intro, I think are a bit too loud. You could reduce them or filter them a little bit more so that there are more background elements. And then your sample from that movie, like the guy talking, is the main element that you will hear, because otherwise they were, how do you say? Competing a little bit. And then, oh yeah, the chords in the drop, the chords, like the high mid chords, are way too loud. I would reduce them a little bit because they were overpowering the vocal chops. You need mid bass. I didn't really hear any mid bass, so you need that gritty mid bass that follows the chords, you know, to really have this power. Same as the previous song. And I think the chops that you added, like the vocal chops in the drop as well, could use some more reverb because they felt a bit too dry compared to the whole of the instrumental, which is a bit more reverbed. So yeah, I think that's it for this one. I think you're on a good way for a great track, but I think the arrangement needs to be a bit more interesting. Like it's great what you have in the beginning, but find a way to really like cool, you know, you hooked us, but then like go straight to the breakdown with the vocals. Like I think you can remove this part. Because then it was really becoming repetitive, but yeah, super cool. I'm glad you're using Lender as well, that you're liking it. That's cool. If you don't know, if you want it, there's like $50 off right now on Lender. So yeah, I think I have a link in the description. It might not be the good one though on this one. Don't send me a DM if you want it, because it might not be the good one. Because it's a new thing. Okay, so next we get Lucas. Lucas. Thank you for your super chat as well. Where are you, Lucas? Here, filter. The mix is bad though. It's an idea, right?
Getting tired of the waiting. You gotta wake me, open my eyes. Cause I'm feeling now we're fading. I'm in a daydream, show me the light. We can turn off every filter. So let's just shut off the feed. Just let us be who we are. Can you feel my heart is beating? I think I want something real. Just show you unfiltered love. We can turn off every filter. So let's just shut off the feed. Just let us be who we are. Can you feel my heart is beating? I think I want something real. Just show you unfiltered love. Filtered love.
Okay, cool. I think the idea up to the drop works really well, but I think on the drop you still need to develop the idea a bit more. I won't focus too much on the mix because it's just an idea. I'm just gonna talk more about the idea. I mean, first, the guitar is really cool, but I think it definitely needs some cleaning with an EQ. But I think in the build up as well, because like everything from here to the build up to the drop is like very like tung 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 tung, like it has a huge rhythm, and then when the drop hits, it's like there's not too much rhythm anymore. So I was kind of like disappointed. Like I wanted a more powerful, a more rhythmic drop than it is right now, because you built it up so much with the build up. So I would try and rework the drop a little bit so that there's more rhythm, more things happening. Because yeah, I think right now the drop feels a bit thin compared to the idea before that. And yeah, obviously you need to add more stuff and all. I won't get too much into that. But yeah, I think the filtered idea at first in the drop is also a good idea. But same, you need like more of the chopped chords. I think the rhythmic chords, because long chords might not work yet. And yeah, also in the build-up, because you have such a fast build-up drum rolls, I would add more effects as well, because it'll really help with the energy and raising the tension, which works already almost there. So yeah, I think those are the few things that I would work on right now in terms of the idea, because I know you're still in the idea, so I won't focus too much on the mixing. You'll do that after, but yeah, that's it. All right. Let's see if I think I missed something. Oh yeah, Pierre, are you open for collaboration? Not too much at the moment, because I took on too many and I still have like 3 or 4 to finish. So right now, I'd say not so much. As always, you know, the thing is to send an idea, because if the idea catches my attention, I'll be like, okay, I'll make space for it, you know. If it's too good, it's too good. But otherwise, yeah. Yo, Insco submitted. Hey. Let's go. All right, first we had a super chat still from Vagar. I don't know how to pronounce. I hope it's good. But yeah, thank you so much for your super chat as well. I'll go straight to your song. Let's see. Vagar. What's your name? Did you submit? What is the name you submitted with? It will be Regav. The opposite. Do you see it? Or am I just blind? It's 7 a.m., so it's really, really tough. It will be Regav. Am I not seeing it? You're blind too? Yeah, I don't see it. How do you say it? Regav? It says 0. I don't see your submission. Did you submit something? Because, yeah, when I type it here, it says 0. Oh, but wait, there was more submission. Maybe I should do it again. Maybe it'll refresh. I don't know. Oh no, it does appear. Okay. Yeah, it came in. Yeah, Zane, I got yours. But Regav, I don't see yours. Regav? Yeah, it says 0 out of 0. Can you resubmit? Because I don't think it went through. I don't see it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see yours too. Yeah, please submit again. If I see it after, I'll go back to yours. In the meantime, while you resubmit, I'll do a random one. Let's see. Random generator. Let's see. Out of 25, let's see who we get. 6. All right, Velmic Ghost. You are doing great work. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mine is super tropical. Ooh, that'd be nice, some tropical vibe. Mine's supposed to be next. I'll miss it again. I mean, there's still time, so we can still get to yours. And if you want to skip the line, you can do a super chat as well. But all right, let's do this one, future bass again. We have a lot of future bass today. That's a cool guitar intro. Oh, piano. Oh, it's so emotional. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, the idea is really cool. What is the stage of that one? Just to be sure. Yeah, it's an idea. Okay. Please listen to Sun Drop. What? I did listen to the drop. Oh, you want the second? Everyone want to listen to the second. All right, I'll do it once. Let's go. All right, cool. Yeah, it sounds really good. I think the drop still needs some work. It feels a bit thin. But otherwise, up to there, it sounds really good. It's so emotional, so vibey. It really has the vibe. It's really cool. But those little bell sounds that you have, like they're good for like a little bit, here and there. But I think it gets quite repetitive at some point, and I think maybe like adding some kind of ARP or something would maybe help having like make it more interesting. Or maybe once you have vocals, it'll probably be good actually. But yeah, those are good sounds, but I would maybe try to do something more interesting with it. And otherwise, in the build-up, it's really empty. You need to add the chords, the bass, FX, and all this, because right now it's too empty. So it really like you're losing the energy in the build-up, which you want to build the energy in the build-up. So you'll have to add more there. I think as well overall you can add more ambiances and pads to fill it up as well. It'll help. And then in the drop, I think it definitely needs to be a bit more interesting in the drums as well. I really love the stops effects that you have in the second. I think it works really well for this kind of songs. And I think the leads could have like a better sound design because it feels synthetic. Like, I don't know, it doesn't have too much movement. It feels like a bit monotonous. So yeah, I think it'd be nice to have a bit more interesting layers in the lead layerings. So I think you can try and improve the idea there in the leads. And I think maybe a bit more reverb in the leads as well, because it was a bit dry. But yeah, otherwise, yeah. I also feel the same, by the way. Thanks for feedback. Yeah, you're welcome. Glad I can help. Yeah. All right, cool. Okay. Arinabo, hello. I saw your hello. Why you're up so early, PLV? Yes, I did. I did. It was for one reason, which didn't work out. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it that early in the next few times. We'll see. I hope you had your coffee. I didn't, because I hate coffee. I don't like coffee. I don't drink coffee. Yeah. All right, so Vagar, it's always like if you don't put your name in the submission, I can't find it. So yeah, really always put your name. But otherwise, okay, I know which one you are. You are this one. All right, so we'll go back to yours with the super chat. Gonna add guitar to the break and some FX and drums to the drop. All right, sounds good. I'm Brazilian and I really like your content. Thank you. All right. Ooh, that gives me Vexento vibes. Instantly. Okay, I don't know the original, so I can't, I don't know. Apparently it's a good one. It's a good remake. Like, it's different enough, apparently. Because I don't know, I don't know the original. But the drop sounded really, really full. It was good. Yeah, the drop sounded way better than like the breakdown, but yeah. Either way, every time I do live feedback, like the day after, I get like 5 copyrights like claims on the email. It's so annoying. I hate it. But that's unfortunately the thing. But yeah, hopefully like remake. Oh, but wait, it's a remake. Oh, so that's not a remix, that's a remake. No. Okay, maybe next time I'll put no remix, no remake as well. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, actually, it's very interesting what you say, Zane. Drop needs some reverb, because I agree to that, but I thought that in the breakdown build-up there was too much reverb. Like, I think it needs to be controlled a bit more. But yeah, so in terms of the mix, the clap at the beginning were too loud. It needs to be reduced. I thought there was, like, before the drop, too much reverb. I think everything was a bit too drowned. So I think controlling it will help. And overall, I think you need to, like, spend some time to set your volume levels, because right now everything seems to be, like, every element was loud. I didn't know which one was the main one. Like, they all compete for the main element, the main space, basically. So yeah, I would try and set more the volume levels, you know, like background elements, mid elements, and like your main elements, right? The arrangement worked really, really well, but because it's a remake, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, the impact before the break was loud, but it's a good idea in terms of the arrangement. I think it's really good idea. Like it helps making it interesting and bring something new. So that's really good. And then same as the volume levels, I think your dynamic contrast needs to be more controlled, because the break was okay, but then it starts to build up or something, and it was like super loud, and then it was super quiet, and then super loud again. So I don't know the wave here, but I think the dynamic contrast should be a bit more controlled. And yeah, I think that's it for that one. Getting used to the Kashmir reverb. Oh, you got the Kashmir reverb. How is it? That would be a good one to get. That would be a great one to get. How is the Kashmir reverb? Yeah. All right. Cool. It's supposed to have energy, progressive editing. Yeah. Thank you so much for the amazing feedback. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. I think we are going. Whoa, 31. Okay. I think we need to do a random one. Oh no, no, not random one. Thank you for your super chat, Arunabo. I think that's your name. So yeah, thank you. Gonna go to yours then. Did you put your name in your submission? Because otherwise, I don't know the name of the submission. Kashmir reverb is actually great, especially the octave feature and tonality feature. Interesting. I so would want to try it out. Anyway, it's Aaron. Okay, Aaron something. Where is it? Oh yeah, Aaron. Okay. I remember from last feedback. Oh wait. Aaron. Oh my god. No, that's not what I want. What's the last one? Yeah, that's not now. Okay, I don't find... I'm not finding your song. Like, what is the name, like, artist and track name that you submitted with? Because I don't find it, or am I blind again? Does anyone see it? I'm sending you again. Okay. All right. Yeah, guys, really, really important. Like, if you want me to find your song, put the right name and the right, track name and all this, because otherwise I can't find it. Okay, let's do another random one in the meantime, then. Let's see, we have 33. 33. Oh, that's interesting. All right, we get Yellow Flower then. Well, Arunabo resubmits. Let's do it. Yellow Flower. If you're in the chat, didn't I just make a vocal for you? I think your name rings a bell. Like, yeah, that's you. All right, that's so funny. That's so funny. All right.
No, I can't read your mind, but now you're acting colder.
Oh, I heard those vocals.
You always say you're fine, but you're not smiling sober. Tell me what went wrong. No, it don't make sense. I wish I could see in your head. Oh, we started strong, now it feels so tense. The distance
Yeah, the drop's really cool. It's really cool. I think right now, the main thing that I have for it, so the vocals are really nice, but they feel very, very thin. I think, I don't know what's given in the pack, but if you have like doubles, you know, harmonies, all that, like maybe try and make an octave lower or higher or something like this. Like try and double up the vocals so that it's a bit more full, because right now it's just too thin and it gets a bit lost in the instrumental. So I would try to work on this. And in terms of the arrangement, I think, I don't know, it felt a bit too slow for me. I think, like, make sure, like, every 4 to 8 bars, make sure to add something new, like a new instrument, something new, or like a change, a stop or something, because it felt like it was missing, you know, the building elements up to the drop kind of thing. So I would try and rework a little bit the arrangement so you really make sure that it sounds full, because I think it sounded a bit thin for progressive house. The drop sounded good though for me, but yeah, I think that's mainly what I would say.
Distance between it, I bet. No, with you.
Like maybe here try and like change up the chord progression for like a more rhythmic one or something, you know. Just throwing ideas.
Like it used to feel with you.
But like here for me, it's like losing energy rather than like it should like build it up to go to the drop.
Used to feel with you.
Yeah. Bye, Vigar. Thank you so much again for your submission and your super chat. I really can't talk this morning. Seriously, 7 a.m. is too early for me. But yeah, otherwise that's it. Yeah, I think maybe as a side note as well, a lot of people are using Jameson's vocals, so maybe try and get other ones. Because I don't know, I think it's like they're becoming like overused already, I guess. But yeah. Okay, so we had Arunabo, I think, who sent something. And Insco, thank you so much for your super chat. And yeah, congrats on going full-time. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I still can't believe I just spent my first week as a full-time, I guess, YouTuber, producer, whatever. I don't even know how to call it. Yeah, I know Jameson's so good, but that's why he's getting overused. Maybe a PVL vocal sample. I don't think the one I have would match here. But yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you again. All right, Arunabo, did we get your submission? Did we get... I like that Robbie guy. Yeah, but Robbie makes original vocals, so he's always... Like, it's always a different vocal. Like, that's the thing. Are you in Van PLV? I'm in Calgary. Yes, I'm in Vancouver. Yeah. Okay, Arunabo, we need your submission. And then Insco, but what did you say? Did you resubmit? Because I don't see it here. Oh, I wish I could find your song. Yes, do you see your song in the submissions? Because, like, which line is it? Because I really don't see it. Um... 173. Sneaky. Okay, how was your first week full time? It was good. It was really, really cool. It was really, really cool. Like, it was super, like, good to, like, do, you know, have more time to do all this. Try to spend more time to, like, improve the quality of, like, the YouTube videos, the content, all this. Like, I tried to, like, try to improve a bunch of things, but then you can also very fast fall into the trap of, like, I never want to stop working because, like, you know, now it's like, you need to make the money, so you need to work, basically. So, like, it's hard to, like, stop at the end of the day and be like, all right, I'll just chill, you know? So, like, it's one thing that I'm going to be struggling with, you know, it's, like, being overproductive and all that stuff, as you know me, you know? But yeah. All right, we'll do Insco in the meantime because Arenabo, I can't find, like, I don't see your song. So we'll do Insco first. Yeah, the work-life balance is gonna be really tough for me to be able to do it on my own because it's yeah. All right, Insco. There you go. No, I don't listen to the full tracks. I listen to half of it because otherwise it would be too long for other people to wait for their feedback. So yeah. Let's see. This one's gonna be fire.
There's a version of this story where I don't get over you, where I couldn't make it through. Living in the past, trying to get it back, never facing all the facts. I could have been like that.
Oh, the Millennium vibes.
But if you think that could ever really happen, I would just laugh. There's not a way in heaven I would ever let you break me down like that. Yeah, I know that I'm just the kind of person who will be fine, no matter how I'm hurting. Every time I'm lost, I always make it back. But you will never find a love as good as mine.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
in
chills.
the lonely nights you'll remember, and I'll be far away, making my great escape. Yeah, I won't be okay, but you'll remember. You'll remember. Well, I can't get back the time I spent just
I mean, honestly, up until the drop, it's like perfect. Like, I have nothing to say. Maybe just like at this part when like the small build-up starts, I can hear that there is like some rhythmic chords that are starting to come in, but I would make them maybe a little bit louder. Because like as you can see, you're like losing a little bit of energy, so that's what I felt. So I would just make them maybe a little bit more so that we can really start to get into the build-up. But then, yeah, the drop. I think you're missing a lot of high frequencies. It felt very almost muffled. Like I was really like awaiting, you know, like those typical screechy chords, screechy future bass leads and stuff like that. And I think, yeah, you're probably like just like one layer of higher frequency chords and like a type of lead that like blends with the chords, you know, in like that future bass style. I think would work well because it really missed something in the drop for me. I was like a bit disappointed, and I think that's the higher frequencies like that are just not there. But otherwise, that's it. That's all I have. Let's see. You say the fake second drop. I want to see. Bye, Captain Portal. Thanks.
you'll remember.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. The second drop is really cool with like all the FX fake stuff things, like really really cool. But same, it's like it's missing something. Like it's not completely full, and I think that's because you're missing this higher frequency area in the frequency spectrum. But yeah, otherwise that's it. That's kind of what I have for it. Because then the rest sounds really, really good and really professional. Really insco. Yeah, it's super cool. Nice. All right, so you said you... Aaron, I still don't see your name. Like, what's the... Yeah, that's gonna be an awesome track anyway, for sure. Like, Arunabo, Aaron, like, when you're submitting in artist and track name here, like, what did you put? There you go. Now you're here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can't put good, it's good, it's good. Like, I'll never find your song if you put that. Yeah, you have to put your name. So funny. Yeah, you're Aaron as well. Piano is labs of piano and the guitar. See, everyone, I think that's one key lesson from today. All the beautiful piano are labs piano. Like, that's all you need and it's free. Because, yeah, we had really, really good pianos today. Like, that sounded really good. All right, so Aaron, let's get to your song. Because, yeah, you guys need to start putting your names so that I can find you. Otherwise, I'll never find you. Like, if you put good. Ay, ay. All right, let's do your song. It's cool artwork. I was just gonna ask, is there gonna be any vocal samples? That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think those kind of like sample vocals spread out would be good on this track for some more interestingness. That one's cool. That one works really well. Maybe Yeah, where's the vocal part? I know there's one here. But yeah, I think it'd be good that you have more of those vocal samples, like those little like vocal snippets, like more in the track, so that it's a bit less repetitive. Because yeah, it does feel a bit repetitive, although it's okay. Usually I'm the one that's gonna say it feels repetitive, although this one it's okay because there's kind of like different tracks, so it's not bad. But that's right. I don't understand anything. I didn't understand your message, Neko. But yeah, I think yeah, if you put some more of those vocal samples, those like vocal sentences here and there, it'll really help make it less repetitive. But otherwise, the mix sounds pretty clean. There was just some of the FXs are a bit too loud, like way too loud actually. I would like reduce them a little bit. And yeah, I think as well you have, especially, don't worry, I'm coming back. I don't know why my camera does that. But you have a little ARP in the beginning, I think, in the background. I think it'd be good for this, like if you play with like its filter automation, you know, to like bring it back more in front, then make it disappear. Like try to play with those automations to try and make it like, you know, to try and break the repetitiveness, but still keeping the melodic techno vibe. So I think this would help as well. But yeah, I think those are the three main things that I would say, because otherwise it's pretty clean. Obviously it's quite long, but you know, for melodic techno that's kind of not too bad. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for me. All right, let's do one that was supposed to be in order, which was it 2? I think we didn't even make it to 2. Oh no, we did. Okay, 3 then. Yeah, Distorts, yeah, that's gonna be you. There you go. Just a simple feedback will do. I just did through. Oh, FL Studio Mobile. Is that it? FLM. So it may sound bad. Is that what it is? Let's see. I don't even know if my song is gonna be copyrighted here. Although I think it's been cleared for my channel, so we should be good. But I mean, the drop sounds really good. The only thing is, I think it's the instrumental is not in key with the vocal, so I would mainly fix that. Yeah, I think I think there's like in the breakdown there's a lot of ambience and all this, and it's really good, but they are a bit too muddy, so I would clean them. Around like the 250, 500 hertz. But it's quite empty in the drop, so I think Senso has a point there. No, wait, was it? Yeah, Senso. To add the ambiences as well in the drop. You have a snap as well in the breakdown that needs some reverb. It's a bit too dry. I think a couple things need reverb actually. It's a bit too dry, but I think the vocal as well. I think they're a bit too drowned. It'd be good to be like more in the center, more in front, so that it's more of a mass in the middle. But yeah, as well, like FL Studio Mobile always impresses me. Like, well done, like really for sure. Yeah. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, the idea of the drop is really cool, really really cool. So yeah, I think just make sure that it's all in key with the vocal, and you'll be on a way better result already. Okay, next. Okay, so we did 3. Let's just do a random one. Oops. 42. Thanks for your feedback. Now I can sleep since it's midnight here. Good night. How much do we have? 42. All right. 36. Who's 36? Well, not PLV, just vocals in general. Oh, it's good. We did it already. 27. Cello Red, Hope. Nothing, I'm a noob. But don't say that. People, don't bring down yourself, you know? We're here to help. So close to mine. Sorry, guys. Okay, I have a lot of things to help you. So overall, I think first you need to control the volume levels, because right now all of your instruments are all at the same levels. They're all super loud. It's really like competing with they're competing with all of each other, and you need to have your leads being the main one, then like your mid bass and kick. Then you can have your chords, then you can have your drum loops, your ambiences, effects, it needs to be a pyramid. Like, try and think about it like as a pyramid. So yeah, the FXs and the loops, like the shaker loops and all that, are way too loud. Like, really reduce them. Like, they're supposed to be background elements. The drum roll as well in the build-up is too loud. Reduce it a little bit, and I think a bit dry. Like, add a little bit of reverb, but really subtle. And in the drop as well, you really need to add like some mid bass and sub, because right now it's really mostly in the mids and the highs of your frequencies, and you really need to take care of the mid lows and lows so that your sound can sound full and cover all the frequency spectrum. And then I think as well, one thing, I can hear it's saturating, like it's distorting because it's too loud. Like in your project, it's too loud. So you have like, a volume level like of the master volume of your song. Right now, it's probably popping red, like over 0 dBs. And you need to make sure that you're mixing like under it. So like -3, -6 dB would be like perfect to do the mix. Because right now it's really distorting in the headphones. But yeah, I think trying to take care of this first will really help you achieve like a more coherent result. And yeah, I think and then from there you can try and get into more of the nitty-gritty stuff of the mix. But first, I think trying to focus on this will help you achieve better results. And yeah, I had to level down sound level 2 as well, for sure. It would be so nice if PLV hear my track. I know, but there's 42 of them. I know. Because also we had a lot of super chat at the beginning, so now we can do a bit more in order or random. I think 45 tracks. See, like 45, listening to 45 tracks would take me like the whole day, unfortunately. But yeah, you can still do the super chat and also the Patreon, of course. Which is still there for private, in-depth feedback. But what did we do? Random? So we'll do one in order. We were at 4. Evil, all over me. Idea and mixing. All right. I submitted my tracks 3 months ago.
Love me softly, hold me in your arms, baby. Lay your hands all over me. Move your body, make me crazy again. I'm in love with everything you do. Come on, show me how to dance. Come on, make me lose control. Come on, lay your hands all over me, all over me. Come on, show me how to dance. Come on, make me lose control. Come on, lay your hands all over me, all over me.
Right, cool. I think the idea is pretty cool. There's like some really interesting things here. So first, I think the vocals are getting a bit lost in the instrumental, so you can like raise the volume a little bit or add some saturation so that they separate a little bit more, I think. I think you need to add more of the mid bass, like mid frequencies in the bass. I really hear the sub, and I think you could reduce it a little bit. Like I think reduce a little bit the sub and add a bit more mid bass frequencies so that it's a bit more balanced in the mix. And I think as well overall, like it's good all the atmos that you have, like the vibe that you have is really good, but I think there's quite some muddiness in it as well, so that would require some cleaning. But it's not far, And let me see, I think that was it mainly. Yeah, the sub is way too loud. because now it just repeats. So you should try and maybe, I don't know, like add an ARP in the background or something, but like add like maybe another percussion loop or something. But try and add something new because it's getting repetitive on the second part of the drop. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, cool track. Cool track. All right, we did 4, so that was on order, so we'll do 1 random. Good track. Oh yeah, Tim, I think you said something earlier. Yeah, congratulations on your new track. I love it. Oh yeah, next to me. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we got like really good feedback on it, so we're really happy. It's doing well right now. We got like a lot of playlists as well. I think it's one of my first track that is getting a lot of playlists. So that's really cool. But yeah, hope you're all enjoying it. All right, 48. Yeah, once again, guys, you know, I know you submitted yours. I know, I know, but there's 48. I wish I could listen to all of them. I just can't, which is why there's the super chat and the Patreon option if you really need feedback. But otherwise, you know, for the free live section feedback, I'm doing my best. Okay, so yeah. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, no worries. You're welcome. Glad I can help. All right, let's do one in random because we just did an order one. So we'll do 1-1. All right, number 10. Oh, Vibe Sounds! That's your turn! We got you! After 3 months of trying, right? That's what you were saying, no? Yeah. See? There you go. Yeah! No! Dude! Dude, why do you... Oh my god. Guys. Oh, this is killing me. This is so funny. Guys, make sure of like the right links. Give the authorizations. Make sure you're testing the links. The reprise, I don't know how to pronounce, but yeah, usually I leave the lives, like if you go to my home page, like on my YouTube channel, you have, you know, like you have home videos, shorts, and then you have a tab for live, and there's all the live streams, like I leave them most of the time. Just stop using Drive for the love of God. Yeah, honestly, yeah, SoundCloud is way better, for sure. Yeah, submit again. If you do it fast enough, I'll do yours. Like maybe we can do some questions in the meantime or something. But yeah, submit fast again and we'll get to yours. Oh yeah, so funny. Everyone's laughing in the chat. It's so funny. Okay. Okay. Let me go to 5, which was the order one, and we'll come back to you after. Not from Earth idea. Don't worry, we'll get back to yours. That's so funny. Oh, that's a long intro. There you go.
Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. And you flashing all the guns on your life, you a joke. Can't be posting up with bodies when you never ever broke. I'll be pressed to find a shooter who be lacking in the soul. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. And you flashing all the guns on your life, you a joke. Can't be posting up with bodies when you never ever broke. I'll be pressed to find a shooter who be lacking in the soul. Lacking in the soul.
That is insane. That is super cool. What is the state of that one? Oh, idea. Okay, sure. That's a very developed idea. Yeah, no, that's super cool. Yeah, I would clean that part, when you're releasing the song, because that's not good to have this there. But otherwise, for me, I think there was this, like, the sub in the kick, it was like too subby, like it was like really, really low. I would just reduce that a little bit, because that was a bit too much, and like it muffles everything kind of thing. But otherwise, yeah, I think that just the kick was the main thing that bothered me in my ears. But otherwise, it's really, really cool. Like, what do you want to say about this? This is awesome. I don't have so much feedback for this, because also it's not too much my style, so I don't know too much about it. But yeah, super cool. It's super interesting. It's not boring at all. It keeps changing, keeps adding stuff. So yeah, no, it's cool. Well done. Just for me, the kick has too much sub into it, so I would just reduce that. But yeah, that's it. All right. Vibe sounds. Is it the right link? Oh, that was fast. Oh, that is so beautiful. Hey, seriously, today we're getting so much of those nice little, smooth piano. It's insane. It's so beautiful. It's just like, it's like a hug, like this piano is so good. I want to listen more. Is it Labs as well? Labs piano? There's just one thing though. There's a few things out of rhythm. I think the second here. Yeah, here this chord. I know it goes on the second beat because I know you have one every 4, and then at the end you have one every 2. The last, it's a bit out of rhythm, not for a lot, but a little bit. And then I think compared to the vocals, the chord progression is out of rhythm. But if you fix it, it's beautiful, like beautiful. Oh, it's the gentleman. Oh yeah, I wish I would have like more of the pianos, like Noir, the gentleman, like from Native Instruments. Oh, it's insane. Are the vocals from Robbie's song like Colors just like pitch down or pitch up? I think I can recognize his voice in the lyrics. Yeah, I'm sure this is. Oh, yeah, stained glass. Yeah, same. Cool. Yeah, no, it's I think the idea overall is really, really cool. It sounds really good, but it needs a few adjustments to really take it like to the last finish level. I think I would check the vocals, but yeah, the vocals feel very thin. It needs to be way bigger. Like it needs to be in front. It's progressive house. It needs to be like one of the main elements in the breakdown. Right now, it's really like drowned and like it doesn't pop compared to the instrumental. Yeah, so if you have like if you can make doubles, you know, harmonies or whatever, like add all that stuff. Maybe an octave lower. It'll really, yeah. Yeah, I'm always trying to be nice when I give feedback. Thank you, Neko. But yeah, otherwise, agree with Senso. The piano is so beautiful, but it needs to be cleaned because it's quite muddy. So yeah, 300, 500 hertz, you can try to clean it a little bit. Then on the drop, you need more mid bass and sub because it will definitely make it more powerful, you know, help with the energy. Then the leads, I think, are a bit dry. You can add a bit more reverb, like a bit more reverb tail. And I think adding a bit more of the high frequencies layers, or maybe like some plug layers or something, you know, for more transient. Like try to add a bit more layers. I think it's missing a little bit. Saturation will help with that. And yeah, I think it's the main thing, for sure. Yeah, and vocals louder as well because they're getting drowned in the instrumental. Saturation would maybe help as well. Yeah, I think that's what I have for it right now. So yeah, but super cool track. I would listen to it when it's finished. Like send me the final result for sure. It's gonna be good. Although yeah, I don't know if you're gonna keep those vocals because I'm not sure you could release that on Spotify because it's from Robbie and Severman. But yeah, cool. That was a good one. Let's see. How would you do to make vocals thicker? Well, first I would add doubles, like layer the vocals. You know, like normally it's better if you have different recording takes, and then you put one on the left, one on the right at a lower volume. You can do a octave lower, you know, like minus 12 semitones. You can use Vocal Doubler from Isotope, which is a free plugin as well. It's going to help make it fatter. You can try, you know, there's so many things that you can try. You can try vocoder, you know, layer of vocoder under. You can try so many different things. Yeah. Hey, Satan. That's scary. All right, next we have a super chat from George. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Please listen to mine, artist name Cephas. Okay, also I'm a beginner, so please chat, don't roast me. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think the chat has been pretty good today, and I think that's one thing I'm always trying to do is like control the chat as much as I can. But like, yeah, usually the community is pretty nice, and we're just helping each other with giving feedback with respect. But yeah, don't worry. Cephas, that's you, here. I'm a beginner. Yeah, no spammer today. Thank God. Yeah. Oh my God, that was not a funny session. Ooh, that's a cool artwork. Really cool. Play Lipo. Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks. All right. You guys are so funny. Where's the drop? Oh, where's the drop? Oh my god. Yeah, more bass sub maybe for the frequency spectrum. Yeah, that's one of my notes. But yeah, first of all, I was not expecting something as good, with like everything you said. So yeah, don't underestimate yourself, because like for a beginner, like this is really good. So yeah, don't worry, you're doing great. Hey, look at this, Passoni. Hey PLV, I thought you told me 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is the call with Insco. Live stream was 7 a.m. when you told me to wake up at 7 a.m. Oh my god, so funny. That's okay. That's okay, the chat is nice today, so we're good. But yeah, alright, so for the feedback, you have a really good ARP that is going. What name I went out to bike. So for the story, because you probably don't understand, but I asked Passoni to be the moderator of the live so that we don't have the same issues as last live stream. And he told me, yeah, I can do 7 a.m. your time. And then he didn't show up. That's so funny. But that's okay. That's fine. The chat is good today. Yeah. All right. So yeah, so on your you have like some type of leads and ARPs here with like bell sounds. But it's all on the left. It's all on the left side, which it's good to use the stereo image. But for those elements, it's not good to only have it on one side. It's good to have it like wider, so on the sides, but like on both, because otherwise it doesn't sound balanced. So try to use use a wider. It's a free plugin from Polyverse Mushroom, something like this. But it'll push it on the sides, but like on both sides, not just one. So it'll balance it a bit more. I think as well, the ARP is really good, but I think you could filter it a little bit so it's more in the background and more of a background element, because right now it's competing and clashing with like the vocals and the other lead elements. I think you have some of the high frequencies that are a bit harsh, so try to either reduce the volume of the higher element, or maybe you have too much saturation or something, or try to EQ the frequencies that are a bit too harsh. If you don't know, and I think that goes for everyone, if you guys want to, get better at EQing, those bad frequencies, harsh frequencies, the muddiness, all this, use SoundGym. It's a free like game platform where you have like 5 free games per day, and it gives you like EQ games, volume games, reverb, all that, and you can just learn more, train your ear, your mixing ear while having fun and playing. So yeah, it'll help. The drums that you have during the vocals are really cool. The drum loop that you made is really cool, but it's a bit too loud, so I would reduce it a little bit. I think it was a bit too dry as well. You could add a little bit of reverb on some of them. The vocals need some reverb as well. It's a bit dry. Oh yeah, and then when the build-up arrives, your chords are really too loud and a bit messy. Like you should try to EQ them so that they're a bit cleaner. Sorry. So like 300, 500 hertz, all that. And I think their higher frequencies were a bit too much, so I would reduce them a little bit. But yeah, I think that's all. Oh yeah, and adding some type of low end as well, like a sub or Reese bass, I think would work really well in this ambient vibe that you have here. But yeah, all this feedback is what I have, and I think that'll get you closer to like a next level mix and all this. But the idea is really cool. I think you can have something really cool there. I think maybe I would work on the arrangement a little bit, because the vocals arrive, I think, a bit late. But yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Taking all the notes, all this terminology is new to me. Vocals needed some reverb, SoundGym, isotope. Isotope? What did I say about isotope? Cause adjustment, add sub, other buzz, words, okay, move it to the right. Thank you so much. The buzzwords? Not sure about this. But yeah, all that. Plus, if you need to come back to it, the live will be available for replay on my channel, so you can still come back to it and listen to it again. But yeah, I think that's it for me on that one. I think you'll have a good song after that. And yeah, once again, don't underestimate yourself because it's not bad. Like, don't worry. I was going for something like 7 Lions. Ooh, that'd be nice. Yeah, it definitely feels like you mixed a few genres, which is a really good point because that's how you stand out. So the idea was quite unique. All right, so oh my god, 54. I should stop it at this point. All right, let's try more. No, I'll stay a bit more. That's fine. Sorry guys, I didn't add the drop. Yeah, I would have loved to hear the drop for sure. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, that was the super chat, right? So now we were on the order, so we should do a random one. And now it's 54. All right, I'm trying to keep up. 8. I'm not sure if this person is still in the chat. Oh, we did that person. Let's do again. 19. Oh, is it the super tropical one? I think I saw your message. You want me to play your super tropical track. So I think that would be that one. My first ever song, but it mixed with looper, not with do. Interesting. That's a funny end to it. All right. Okay. I really didn't get the tropical vibes there. Yeah, I think it was more like EDM type for me. I mean, tropical house is in the EDM, you'll tell me, but I think the bass that you have is a bit too much. And it's missing like some chords to have more of a balanced frequency spectrum. Because at the end around there, you have some chords that come in, almost like disco chords, and they were really, really good. So I would try to have them a bit more. And I think you should add like ambience, pads, and stuff like this to fill up the frequency spectrum a bit more. The FXs are too loud, so I would really reduce them a little bit. And then I would try to focus on your sound choice, like sound selection choice, because everything is quite, how do you say, like electronic, like synthetic. It misses like organic layers to it so that it sounds a bit more human, if it makes sense. So yeah, I think I would try to focus on these few aspects first. And then continue with like an actual like arrangement, because right now I didn't really get a feel of an arrangement. So try to have like dynamic contrast, a progression, and all this. And yeah. All right. We did 4. 47. There you go. This person's more likely to be in the chat. King done. Is it? Oh, that's you, S.A. King. That's you. You're in the chat. Awesome. Okay, I think that'll be like the last one, or like the next one will be the last one. Something like that. Oh boy, we're gonna have an argument on EQ. How to make the track a bit better. Like, what elements should I add? Alright. Stranger Things vibes. Instantly. Oh yeah. As soon as you move out, that's really cool. Here the snare I think could be a bit more powerful, more punchy. Yeah, and snare needs to be more present, yeah. Same for the drum fills that you have. They're really low and they're quite drowned in the reverb. I think if you remove that a little bit, it'll be more present, more in front. But yeah, otherwise I think the hi-hat could be a bit, I think it's a bit too loud. You could reduce it a little bit. And then the main thing in the drop, I think the drop's really cool, but like the idea of the drop is really cool, but you need way more drums and more effects because it's too empty. Like the chords and bass works well, but I would add way more drums, drum fills, like, because you know it's like a rhythmic, dynamic drop, so you need like more drums and more effects to really get that energy level up. And I think that's it. I think those 3-4 notes. But it's cool. It gives me like the old like Stranger Things vibes. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, let's do one more. Because I'm getting really, really tired. Oh, it's good. We already have that. Yeah, the melody was good. The melody was good for sure. 41. Oh, Tim! Yes! We're getting your track. Nice. Which one? Let's take this one. Oh, that's a powerful kick. Thank you for feedback. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh yeah, it's crazy that you made it on FL. Hey, is Neko French? But yes, I do. He says I need sleep. I do. It's really cool. For me, the only thing, and that might be a personal preference, I guess, it's the like the main like all that, like it's like super panned on both sides, and it's, I don't know, for me it's too, I don't know, for me it's like a bit disturbing that it is so much on the sides and not at all in the middle whatsoever. But it might be a personal preference. Ugh, Google Drive, come on. Otherwise the arrangement works, it's not repetitive, it has movement.
Make it louder, make us dance, take the bless. Hey DJ, take it bigger, make it louder, make
I think the drums can be louder here.
us dance, take the bless. Hey DJ, you did it. You made us dance. What's next?
There's just so much on the sides. It's missing something in the middle. I know there's a No, I hear the sub, right? I think the sub's fine. Yeah, maybe, yeah, make the lead come in the center or something, but like, yeah, missing one element in the center to like equalize it with the sides being, because like it's really stereo, and it should be, you know, a bit more balanced, I think, but, you know, could be also a personal choice, I don't know. But yeah. Otherwise, yeah, it's really, really cool. Oh my god, guys. I think I'm gonna have to go, like, I'm so tired. Yeah, sorry, I see, like, 2 new people just came in and submitted. I'm so sorry, but it's been, like, almost 2 hours. It's been almost 2 hours, and, yeah, my ears are getting really fatigued, so, yeah, I'm gonna have to go. But yeah, thank you so much for coming in today, and thanks again for the chat. You know, the chat was really good today, and I really appreciate this. Like, you guys are helping each other. I love when, like, you're helping each other as well with some tips in the chat. Like, I really love this in this community. It's really nice. So yeah, like when Passani make you wake up at 7 a.m. Yes! That'll be a funny story to tell, but that's okay. Yeah, next stream for sure. I'm probably gonna start doing them weekly instead of bi-weekly, so you guys will have like more chance to do the feedback, because now that I'm doing this full time, I have the time to make it a weekly thing. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do this, and yeah, as always, you know, if because I know some of you don't want to show like, you know, in front of everyone. So if you don't want to do this and you want like in-depth feedback where like I analyze your song and all, there's still the Patreon membership that you can do. You have to join like the full moon, which is the second one. So yeah, that's it. The link will be in the description, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a new YouTube video, which hopefully you will like. And yeah, I guess that's it. Bye guys, thank you so much.